Hey, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and today I'm going to show you a traditional song, Michael Row the Boat Ashore. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail, hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail, hallelujah.
So it's just some basic chords and strumming. If you need some sheet music to follow along with, I have that available free on my website. There's a link down below. You visit the page, you'll see this lesson plus all the other stuff you need, the chord symbols, strumming pattern, the lyrics and the chords and the chart and all that stuff. And that'll help guide you along. Either way, we're going to get started. This song's in the key of C. We are starting on our C chord, and we're going to switch into easy F. Instead of the F bar chord, we'll play it like this. So we start on C, and I'm going to move my middle finger over one string. Technically, we'd say up one string because the pitch is higher. And then I'm going to put my pinky just underneath my ring finger. That gives us easy F. We can lightly touch the thickest string with our thumb. Mute, 3, 3, 2, 1, mute. That one's being muted by the underside of my index. Or if you can't get your thumb over, you can just lightly rest your ring finger underneath so that it's muting the thickest string. It's kind of resting under the string. And you should work on the switch from C to F. I recommend an exercise that I call the chord switching game, where you go strum, strum, switch, switch, strum, strum, switch, back. That way you have some time to strum it, you have some time to switch, and you got to keep the rhythm going the whole time. It's a bit more involving than that. Like I said, I show you how to do it in my crash course, also in my full course, Learn Guitar Once and For All, which we can talk more about later. Either way, after the C and the F chord, we go to E minor, and then D minor, and then C, G, C. I'm going to write out the order of the chords here, and I actually recommend just playing downstrokes only, counting along, making sure that you got the chords right for the right amount of times and that the switches are all happening, before we add the strumming and, add all those extra elements. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the end there, when we go C to G, we're playing C on beats 1 and 2, and then G on beats 3 and 4. You might have to do that a couple times. C, 2, G, 4. Just work that out, play through it. Like I said, I have that chord chart on my website completely free, so I recommend you visit that and you can count along and go at your own pace until you've totally nailed it. Then we're going to move on and learn the strumming pattern. It goes like this. And that's a really common folk strumming pattern where we go root, down, miss, up, down, up. Let's just break it down a little bit. Root means to aim for the thickest strings of that chord. You could just do a regular downstroke, but I like to do, it's like a small downstroke, and add some dynamics, some feeling to the pattern. Root, and then on beat 2, a downstroke. So beats 1 and 2 are pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Root, down, 3, 4. You just do that a whole bunch of times. Now the second half, we go miss, up, down, up. I'm going to mute the strings here just so I'm not holding the same shape the whole time. We miss the strings on beat 3, and then up, down, up. And it's important to be aware of how the counting works. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We count or we play downstrokes on the numbers, upstrokes on the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... If you find that your strumming is a little bit shaky, I have a page on my site with a bunch of awesome exercises. I'll link down below as well. And my course, Learn Guitar Once and For All, is like half of it is about getting your rhythm together. We can talk more about that later. Anyways, we want to go 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. And get used to that. And then we can put the whole thing together. 3, 4, root, down, miss, up, down, up. Root, down, miss, up, down, up. You know, saying it as you play it, it's really important to vocalize it, to like let your body move, to really feel it. And like I said, if you need more help, I have all those links down below. Anyways, we're gonna play the strumming pattern one time per chord symbol, except at the end there when we go C to G. We are playing C on beats 1 and 2, and then G on beats 3 and 4. And rather than split our strumming pattern, we're just going to play the first half of it on each chord. So on the C chord, root, down, and then on the G chord, root, down. So you might have to practice that a little bit, you know, root, down, and then getting back into the pattern on that C chord. And when you're playing this over and over again, you can add as many measures of C at the end as you like. You know, that just kind of lets the song breathe a little bit, so you're not just constantly going through it, right? And as far as speaking of singing the song, the first 2 words happen before the chords. Or sorry, it's the first 2 syllables. It goes, Michael, row, and we actually start strumming on the word row. So I'm going to get out my metronome here. I'm at 92 beats per minute. We count to 4 in this song. And as we count ourselves in, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, Michael, row. So Michael is on beats 3 and 4. And we count up until that point, just so that, you know, we can start the song all together, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Michael, row the boat ashore. And that's it. Now when it comes to practicing this, don't forget I have that page on my site designed to help you practice this song. If you want help in the very earliest stages, I have that crash course. I also have my complete beginner's course, which goes from absolute zero to confident strummer. Learn guitar once and for all. It'll teach you everything that you need, not only to do the whole chords and strumming thing, but also to have a foundation for moving forward on guitar, eventually going out to, you know, play with other people or going to an open mic or whatever it is that you want to do, write songs. You know, it gives you that fundamental foundation. It also gives you access to the Good Guitarist community when you sign up for it. And that's a place on my website available exclusively for people who are taking my courses, where you can get direct access to me. You know, you can upload videos of yourself and I can watch you play and give you tips, or you could just upload your progress, take part in the monthly challenges, you know, chat with other people there. It's a great way to kind of build up some accountability and have a community of people there to, you know, cheer each other on and make sure that you actually learn guitar this time. Otherwise, if you enjoy learning guitar with me, I'd sincerely appreciate it if you could take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like the video, Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, or even just say hi. I love hearing from you guys. Have a fun time practicing, and I'll see you soon.